Well, this is it. You guys are going to be starting the journey as being a community educator in our program. Um, I just think this is going to be blow your mind. As you go through these four-step processes, you're going to learn, you're going to expand, you're going to grow, and you're going to become a community. You're going to change your life personally with connections. We're going to build ourselves back up again personally and as a people. And we're going to be the difference that all of us are looking for right now. So first and foremost, I want to usually in going through this teaching with you guys, it's usually best if you guys have visuals. So I'm going to be sharing a slideshow with you really quick with all of these things because I find that that's the easiest way to get the information out. Make sure you can follow along as I'm sharing this information with each one of you. So, step one, we want you to become educated with the basics of this program. This is huge, what we're doing. And we want you to understand and grasp the movement that is happening right now as we're doing this as people for people. So, a basic education on this for those of you who are obviously, most of you who are brand new to the program, we are a community initiative. Our goal as a people is to bring back the economy ourselves. We do, and we know we can do it. We are powerful people. We're going to secure the local supply chain. All of us knew what it was like to go without toilet paper. When we have our businesses, everything we need closely, we're going to secure them. We're going to build our businesses up and secure the supply chain. At the same time, we're going to increase our financial security because it's us, the consumers, the people who are going to come forth and support our businesses. And we're the ones who are going to get paid to do that. So we're going to be this team that's working together, supporting local, stopping divisions, establishing community and relationships that we can all count on. This is going to be amazing. We do this by gathering thousands of community members in every community to support their businesses. This has never been done, but we are doing it, and our numbers are crazy. So this is the change we need. We all get it. We all know it needs to happen, and we're doing it now. And we're doing it as a people. So fun. So our goal is to have everybody contribute a little bit. We can all do a tiny bit and make a huge difference. That's the whole goal. No, none of this should be on one person's shoulders. All of us do a tiny bit, and we make all the difference we need. Our goal is to have every community set up in about 6 to 12 weeks, functioning with their economy and being a prosperous people. We can do that, and we have a plan and a process, and it's awesome and elaborate, and we cover it all. So we're going to get to that in the next 4 videos. Our goal to even get bigger is to expand throughout the entire world. It's not just people in America that are hurting, it's people throughout the world. So this year, we will be nationwide. Crazy, huh? We'll be in every place, in every state, every region this year in 2024. We'll be worldwide in 2025. And we will build communities that connect with each other and businesses that grow and prosper. It's amazing what's happening and how fast all of this is going to happen. So how we do it. This is the process of how it happens. All of us, we're people for people. So all of us bring 4 members on for free. We get 4 people to come on and support their local businesses. Not hard, pretty easy. They're free, not an issue. Most people get it, and most people want to do this and save money. And 1 business that comes on that we can support. So 4 people, 1 business, done. That's the process. That's as complicated as it gets. You do that. We all do it. We build a community back. We're done. Okay. That's the essence of it. So we find 1 local business that we all know that we can't live it without. And we make them the focus of our community. A lot of our community happens is that we get 1 business in our local communities that are exclusive, which means we have 1 dentist, 1 chiropractor, 1 place that gives us chickens, 1 place that does our auto repairs, 1 place that comes and cleans our houses. We have all of the different types of businesses, hundreds of businesses, but they're exclusive. So that way we can funnel all of us to their door, keeping them in business, making them super prosperous, but giving us a network of businesses we can count on. So all of us find 1 business in all of those areas, and then we come together, we make sure they prosper, and we have a community that's working together and prospering. Pretty easy, pretty simple, right? Um, we have a plan of how to create this and even expand it on a much higher scale to make sure we can have those connections that we need. We have a huge network and we get those flow, like we said, we flow all of those customers to their door to make sure that they stay in business. And then we can go locally for everything that we need, like we talked about, right? We're going to be able to shop with them locally. And then we have a referral network of businesses that are offering promotions, sales, and services. I know most of us would love to shop locally, but we're like, oh, I don't know where to go. I'm just going to go on Amazon, or I'm just going to do this. I'm going to shop at Walmart or whatever. There are local businesses that have that value. They've done things, they have amazing things, but a lot of times we're like, I don't know what to do. Now we don't have that problem because guess what? We have an online platform. It lists specials, promotions. We're going to have huge savings to be able to shop locally and get access to everything we need. Then, in addition to it, it keeps getting better and better. You're just going to love all this. We have monthly meetings with our community. So, as a community, we meet once a month. We all come together, we discuss things, we have discussion rooms, we talk about the big topics, we find out what's going on. And as a community, we start connecting what we need. And we all start, so we don't divide. And then weekly, we have development meetings. So once a week, we develop our businesses, their message, their things like that. Now you get to choose how you want to serve. You can just go to monthly meetings. You can go to what you want. But as a service, you can actually choose to serve in the program in these different things that we're doing within the community to help our businesses grow and expand. We'll get to more of this. Oh my goodness, they're so fun. So this is the process that you guys get to come to and decide what you want to do. You get to decide how to participate. Now, just by watching this, you're going to get a free membership. You're going to be able to shop local, support each other. It'll be awesome. After watching these videos, you'll have the education you need to be able to move forward in this program and excel if you need to. Now, referring people to the program, that's going to be the next video. We're going to talk about that. And we'll show you, it is so simple. We couldn't make it any simpler. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Nobody likes to talk to anybody anyway nowadays, although we want to in a community. We're going to start developing those relationships. We're going to show you how simple it is to refer each other and to build this like that through messaging, posting, and our videos. It'll be so simple. Next, you get to decide how you want to serve. So you can choose if you want to serve in the community, and we'll go into the details of that in the third video of all the ways that you can serve and expand. And it's very easy. Most people serve anywhere from an hour to maybe up to at most 10 hours, a couple hours a week. This is not a full-time job. This is not, we all do a little bit, remember, to serve, and we can get paid thousands coming back from what we're doing because we're building this amazing network that is going to go throughout the world. And then you get to grow in the community. You can expand and you can even choose if your area does not have, or if your focus does not have, and we'll get into that, a community, you can build one. You can start building it or you can help people build theirs. So much opportunity. It is awesome. So there's two types of communities I just kind of let out with. We have local communities and focal communities, okay? Now, local communities are your community where you shop, geographically placed. They have exclusivity with one type of business of everything that we need. We get to reserve our resources, and you can learn what's happening locally, and you get to know what's going on. Our other type of communities we have, which are super awesome, are our focal communities. Now, these communities, instead of having a location, they have a focus. So, for example, we have a health and wellness, we have a Spanish community, we have a special needs community, etc. You kind of get the idea. So those people who want to learn and grow and need to expand or need help or want to have access in any of those topics, you can join that community and learn more about it. So you can start a focal community or a local community. And so we can learn and expand together locally or focally to help our businesses and our economy any way we can. Super fun and way to grow and expand. Now, the next thing is we have two online platforms. The first one is what you guys went to when you signed up for this program. This is our training program. This is where you're going to learn additional things. If you want to serve additional roles, it'll go through the online training just like you're doing right now. All of that is available on our basic People for People now. Now, this isn't a place you're going to refer people or stuff, but this is our training platform. And so you guys are able to come here, get trained, know your skills, know what's going on. It's awesome that way. Then we have our membership platform. This is once people become members and they've signed up and stuff, they get access to our online platform. So we are, just to give us a little bit of past history on us and who we are and what we've done. We've been around for about a decade. We started out in the health and wellness, in the dental and healthcare fields, getting people access to healthcare. As we grew and expanded and did that, and we had the program where we were getting community members to access their businesses. Other businesses were like, yeah, we want to be a part of that. We would love to have you be able to access that and be a part of that organization. As we were doing that, we titled ourselves Deluxe Network Program. So you may see that in some of the things or heard about that in some instances and how that works. But this year, in the past 2 years, we developed networking, we've developed podcasts, all the workshops, all the things we've done. But this past few months, we have realized that it's time to turn things over to the people. So we've turned this, everything we've made, the millions of dollars literally that we've put into the platform, everything we've done and built, we've built because we believe it's been built for this time, because this is what we need. And so we are now turning it over to the people. You guys get to use everything. You get to grow your communities. You get to have access. And so I'll show you some of the services and everything that's available to you. Once you're a member, you'll have access to all the tools that you need on our online platform. For example, if you're searching for a dentist, you can find we have 260 listed that you can be able to find of dentists and their specials and their promotions and what's going on. You'll be able to access and find that on the online platform. You'll have your own back office where you'll be able to update business. If you're a business, you can update your business profile. You can find information. You can track your things that are coming onto you. There's tools, supports, everything that you need in the back office. We also have social media where you will also be able to, we have 2 main social media pages. We always will have a Facebook page because more people are on that than anything else. Every community will have that you're able to access and grow and connect with each other that way. But we're also very, very, very active on Be Connected. And we'll have a Facebook group there. That's where all of our messaging, all of our videos, everything goes on that platform. Be Connected is a free account. Everything we do, we make sure that you don't have to pay for. It's a free account that you can sign up and join once you're a part of this program. This is where you'll join that community. You can watch the recordings of that community. You can access that community and everything that's doing in their updated posts of what's going on in the groups and the community. Everything will be there on Be Connected. You'll also be able to the links when you refer. And you want to start referring, that'll all be done through Be Connected, which we'll be showing you in a little bit. So there you go. Signal is the app that we actually use to do our messaging. We feel like a lot of people, there's a lot of spam and a lot of junk out there. Signal seems to be pretty clear and it's a nonprofit. So if you're in a group, if you're in a community, if you're in leadership, that is the program that we use. You can download the app for mobile or desktop or whatever. Again, all of these things are free, but these are the systems that we use to make sure everybody has access to the community and what we are doing. Now, as far as connecting with the community, like I said, we have our once a month meetings. So if you're a part and want to be a part of the community, you can connect monthly in our community meetings. They are 1 hour meetings where everyone comes together online. During that meeting, we present news. We share the updated list of specials and promotions in that community. We also invite for leaders or for businesses or for people to share topics that we all need to discuss every month. So we may be just, if it's health and wellness, we're going to talk about the 4 top health and wellness things, what we want to learn, how we want to grow. If it's a local community, maybe we want to talk about the school that just burnt down and we might have somebody come talk about that. But then we're also going to talk about a local dentist who's doing some amazing treatments that we want to learn about. We may talk about some financial preparedness that may need to happen. It can be a myriad of things, but we have four people who lead discussions. They'll give a little golden nugget before, but then we get to go in a discussion room and we get to have a voice and we all get to talk about it and we get to grow and we get to learn and we start connecting as a community, knowing the top things and becoming those things and learning what's going on and actually connecting with each other once again. It's pretty awesome. Then we have our development meetings. These a lot are for our businesses to make sure they're developing, growing, expanding, or if you have an issue, or if you have a community service, if you want a way to get your message out to the community, this is where you go. These are weekly meetings. Now, our community meetings, that's how we set up a community. It starts with that. After our community starts growing, we add the development side to it. They have 4 cycles that they go through. The first week, they will do networking. These are 30 minutes long and very awesome. They go through networking, workshops, community news, and podcasts. So every week, they're developing and expanding and doing more and more in the community. We will go through more of the details when I explain those programs here in a little bit in the next videos. But we do have some basic rules of engagement because we want these communities to prosper. And I don't care if you're in school or if where you're at, if there aren't rules, then it can go haywire. So just so you guys are all aware, these are our rules of engagement in the program. Number 1, we are all about community support. We are not about discrimination or telling anybody or isolating anybody. We are about a community coming together, loving each other and supporting each other. We are also standing up for honesty and integrity in everything we do. If you want to be dishonest or do anything like that, really don't want you in the community. Just saying, we want good people who believe in each other and are strengthening each other. We do not support a political party. This is a community. We're all come here together. We don't support one religion or one sex or one race or one social issue. None of those things do we have in here. We don't have any social issues that we pilot or race that we pilot, and we don't, even in our communities, we don't want to have an all women's group. We may have, but if you do, it's women's education so that men are invited in. But in general, we want it to be a community where everybody is invited in to the community and it doesn't isolate anybody from that community. These are topics that we learn and we grow out in our focal communities. We learn about education. We learn about these things. If it's going to be about women's health, which is a good topic, but everybody's invited because maybe I'm a husband and my wife's health's going down and I want to learn about that. Everything we do is going to be based on community. Hopefully that makes sense. We are not proponing any political party, any social party, any religious party, any sex. We encourage everybody to have their own beliefs and to respect everybody's beliefs. This isn't a place for division or issues. If there's divisive issues and there's hot topics, that's not what we're here about. We're here to bring community members back together. You can listen to that all radios and everything all day long and on the TV and all that stuff. We're a community that supports each other. We're trying to build economy and build our businesses. So there are groups that may come in and say, I want to run this type of group. And we're going to say, that might be divisive. So we may not approve every focal group because we're about building community. And our focus is to include everybody and to make sure we all feel accepted. Please always feel comfortable in sharing who you are and what you do. We always want that to be a part of the community, and we want to respect each other for all of our different stories and our journeys and our businesses, and be free to share, hey, this is my business, because we need to learn about you and support you. Don't be afraid to not share who you are and what you do. You can post any of that information. If you're a business or community member, post that in our informational ads and things like that. Now, if you're a business, we don't want you to come into our local business or on our discussion chats when we're trying to help everybody and say, hey, well, guess what? We're all discussing how to run my meeting. Hey, did you guys know that I have 20% off this week? Okay, right now we're trying to help everybody. So that's where you get to announce in your meetings. You get to talk about that in the meetings. But when we're leading each other or you're getting paid to lead or do some of those things are we need to focus on supporting the community and building community. And we need to focus on advertising for our businesses where we can advertise. We just don't want to mix that so that we can make sure that everybody gets the right support they need and the right voice they need. As community members, we never directly ask anybody. We're part of a community. We're here to support and help each other, but we don't ask for personal funds from each other. We don't give personal donations or things like that. Sometimes there could be fraud. We don't want anybody linked up to say, hey, I thought I was giving to this or things like that. Everything that we give to, everything you buy needs to be a business or an organization that we do in the community. We never ask for personal donations or personal funds or anything like that. That's not what we're about. We're here to support community businesses and organizations. We don't come in and say, hey, can you come and pay for my house payment or pay for water that I need? It's going to be shut off. Those things are fine to ask your friends and ask those things, but we don't put that in chats. We don't put that in the business. We do that as a community. We all need help, and our community is here to support our businesses so that you guys can get paid and help that come forward. So as long as you guys are following these rules, you avoid the loss of membership. But basically, we are just trying to really, really help each other grow and expand, make sure nobody feels uncomfortable or unwanted. A lot of people would love to help everybody. I wish we could all pay for everybody's house payment. And I know there's going to be hard times coming in. And I know we would all love to do that. But this isn't the place. We want to make sure everybody feels comfortable, that it's a safe place, that there's no political divisions, race divisions, any divisions at all. Everybody feels safe in the community. We all talk, we learn, we grow, and we get educated together. So hopefully that makes more sense. Those are our rules of engagement. They're common sense. It's not rocket science. Those are just things that we need to do. But the great news is we all share the profits of what we're creating. We're ensuring profits that are going to go back to the people. Everything we do goes back to the people. We are divided up equally amongst the results and the time we put in. You're going to get paid more. The more time you put in, the more you're going to get paid. In addition to leadership, when you become a leader, you can actually receive shares coming back to you from the corporation. You can help running in the new business. You're going to get paid if you want to run a podcast. You can lead divisions, you can start communities. There's so many opportunities, and every step of the program is laid out. You know every step to do, you know how to do it, and we will help have mentors and everybody to help you along the way. And everything we do, all the surplus again goes back to the people. Pretty exciting, huh? In every department, no matter what you are in this department, now you guys are community educators. We will have the week of workshops. Whenever we have workshops in our community on Be Connected platform, they will have the community educator group will have a meeting on Tuesdays at 2:00. This will give you all the updates. If there's any new changes after you've watched these 4 videos, if you're like, hey, what else is going on? Every time there's a week of workshops, there will be updates at 2:00. If that time doesn't work, guess what? So you can get updates all the time of what's coming on. If you become a leader, there's weekly updates. We have all of these things coming on so to make sure that you're understanding, safe, and secure in the roles that you have. Pretty awesome, huh? But we're going to secure our future together. We're going to get all our businesses new clients. We're going to build new communities that work and function together. We're going to have new relationships of good people, because I know when good people come together, there's nothing we can't change. And all it's going to take is this platform to build a community with good people. And when there's a change that needs to be happen there, the people are there to do it. And we're going to provide an income we can count on while we're doing it. Our future never looks so bright. This is going to be amazing. And we will actually start this program with you now. So don't wait to watch the next video. Our goal is that you get through this in 1 week or less so that we can grow and expand together. So stay tuned, watch the next video, and we will all be together and change the world as people for people.